The Holiday Fun programme is something we've been running here at Firstsite since 2017 and was designed to be a really inclusive programme during the school holidays for children and families in Colchester. The Holiday Fun programme consists of drop-in art and craft all day, every day. Then we have free sports sessions in the morning, and then we run a canteen at lunchtime where you can purchase your lunch for £2 or £3, or if you're on free school meals you can eat for free. It was our first summer delivering in Harwich this year, and that was really successful.
It's somewhere for the children to come every day. They get to do sport in the morning, they get food, and they get to do a craft afternoon as well. While we're at Holiday Fun, they are a lot calmer, bigger space to run around in and play in.
I enjoyed my day at Firstsite because it had very yummy food.
The food I liked the most was pasta and bolognese.
It's the first time I ate fish pie and I really liked it.
The fact that it's an art gallery helps because it keeps them out for longer, turns it into a fun day, into an educational day as well.
Children have done 3D model making, they've done mental well-being and yoga fitness, and they've also done dodgeball, and quite often when we come here we stay a bit longer than planned because there's such a range of fun activities to do. The children do get some confidence from coming to these events. They get to meet new children, make friends and build confidence and developing skills that they wouldn't necessarily have beforehand, so that's really nice.
I quite like that there's loads of different arts and crafts and activities.
The best thing I would say is, I don't really know because everything's really good here.
Families tend to come repeated times over the holidays, so they really do get a sense of this is somewhere that them and their children feel really comfortable and can really start to feel at home and relaxed. And whilst they might come initially for the food or the sport, then they do start then going and visiting the exhibitions and chatting to other staff around the building. So it's been really fantastic for changing their sense of ownership and how comfortable they feel coming in. What's been a really interesting outcome from the project here in Colchester is that because it's been running for quite a few years now, a lot of the families feel very comfortable here, are very at home here, and have approached us about joining our volunteer programme. They're very interested in changing their employment situation, whether that's getting back into work or perhaps leaving the job they're in to get something that's more suited to their skills. And they feel comfortable enough with us as a staff team and us as an organisation to say, look, this is what I want to do next. I feel confident to come and do that here with you. What can you do? How can you help me? We really wanted to think about what can we do to support these parents much more consistently throughout the year. So we've added in these term time sessions. We've run those both in Harwich and Colchester, and that's been a really great way for us to get to know those parents in a much more meaningful way because it's a much smaller group and they repeat every week. And the parents can come along, work with a local artist, based very much doing art and craft that takes inspiration from our exhibitions here at Firstsite, and really thinking about what's relevant to them, what's important to them, what would they like to shout out to people about.
Monday Mates is a place where I can come and socialise with other adults and doing arts and crafts and that, which I really enjoy doing, which I wouldn't do if I was at home.
It's nice that it's got a creche here as well, but you can just literally concentrate on what you're doing and leave the kids with, they're in best hands with people.
Monday Meets means that I get to come and connect with new people, make new friends and have more adult conversation and not just at home doing housework or the shopping. So it's quite nice to do things out of my comfort zone.
There's a lot of isolated parents who feel like they can't come forward, they can't tell you they're feeling down or depressed or isolated. So it's a place to come without feeling judged and to talk to other parents if you need to talk to them. If I didn't have the groups, I don't know what I'd do.
We come here quite a lot to Firstsite. It's a great place for them to come in the holidays. So they use the facilities here, they feel at home here. For me, for the first time in many years, I think it's just given me a couple of hours to just do something for myself, and it's almost like a therapy session in itself.
It's been such a warm, welcoming group. I find it's been really enjoyable to come in, so I think they're really important. And plus, learning things about art, it's really important to teach people, so I think it's really, definitely needs funding.
I think the Firstsite should receive more funding because I think it's beneficial for everyone. It just gets you out, it gets you in a group, you're learning something.
I think that this should be funded, and because
all the parents that are staying at home doing nothing, they could come here and they'd be able to socialise with other people, make new friends, so when the course is finished you've still got them friends that you can still visit.
I really think that exploring creativity is important for everyone's mental health and well-being. I think it's a chance to have a bit of a time out, to create something and maybe try something new.
So we've just finished delivery of summer 2019, and so far we have delivered just over 500 sessions, and that has meant that families have taken part in a Firstsite activity through the programme over 20,000 times. And what we've noticed, especially here in Colchester where we've been able to run it for longer, that the outcomes are much more impactful for those families. So we're really keen to keep this going as long as possible. I think we'll have a much more positive impact on more families if this is consistent and persistent. It really helps with building those relationships, making changes to those families.